Hey Mike, you've got another package, but it's not Stitch Fix or Bespoke.
All right, let's see what it is. Okay, so this one is Smuggler's Crate. It's the first one I've ever ordered from them. So I got the Star Wars theme. Let's see what they gave me. Okay, oh, might be some cool stuff in here. We'll start with, looks like decals. Yeah, wall art decals. I'm a little bit too old for this, but maybe I can put these on like one of my laptops. But so it comes with a set of decals. It's got some lightsabers, X-Wings, TIE Fighters, Millennium Falcon, the second Death Star, Darth Vader's X-Wing that he flew. So I don't know, it's kind of cool. Wall decals, like I said, I don't see myself sticking them on the wall anywhere, but they are still pretty cool. So, all right, that was neat. I love socks, and I love like fancy socks or socks with prints on them because I was in the military for over 20 years and I had to wear black socks almost every single day of my life. So now I get to wear whatever socks I want. So I got two pairs of socks. One is Boba Fett. The second one is some type of, I'm not sure what it is. I guess it's two pairs of Boba Fett socks, but I don't recognize this. Maybe it's some type of emblem from the TV show or something, The Mandalorian or the cartoon. So maybe somebody in the comments knows what this is and they can tell me, but this is kind of cool. I'll wear these definitely. Ooh, it's a minifig. It doesn't really have any, it doesn't have any description on it. I'll put my glasses on just in case I'm missing something. But I don't see, it looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi though, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it doesn't say what the character is, but you can tell from how it looks. Let's see if I can get it. It doesn't bounce around. You can see, oh, it's reversible. It's the same image on both sides. That is weird. I guess it's for different emotions. In one of them he's just kind of, and the other one so that's weird. But the hair probably covers the other side, so it's not as bad as I thought it was. I thought maybe they made a mistake at first. But that's cool. I love Legos, I love minifigs, I love Star Wars, so that's a trifecta of fun for me. Ooh, okay. There was a time in my life where I had tons of keychains. I don't do that so much anymore now that I'm older, but I still love a really cool keychain. And so I got the OG Chewbacca. That's pretty cool. It feels like it's, I'm not sure what the material is. It's like rubber, hard rubber. See if it can tell me what it is. Please retain packaging for future reference. I guess that's if somebody wants to question me on the authenticity of my keychain. It doesn't say what it's made out of though, but it's still pretty cool. I like that. Oh, okay, we'll do that one last. Earn cash for every friend you refer. I don't do that to friends. But if you're thinking about ordering Smuggler's Crate, you can refer them. They give you a little QR code scan. If somebody was to ever ask me, I'd probably be like, oh yeah, it's pretty cool. But I'm not gonna go out and solicit people to buy it. Alrighty, let's see. We got two Funko Pops. One is a character called Varmic, It's this, oh, this one's a bobblehead. Oh, that's cool. And it's a choking hazard. It's a big choking hazard. That's what she said. All right, so Star Wars 84, Varmic is the character. Looks like almost like an albino gorilla type character. I'm not familiar with this character. I'm sure if I saw what it was in one of the movies or something, I'd be like, oh, that's that guy. But that's pretty cool. I love Funko Pops. But man, I love collecting stuff, but if you were to start collecting these, they take up so much space. I have, I think, 5 or 6 of my own. I couldn't imagine the people who have hundreds of these. Where do you put them? Oh, this one's cool. I never knew how to pronounce this guy's name. Nien Num. It's another bobblehead one. Again, choking hazard, may contain small parts. I'm not sure, I don't see any. But this one's pretty cool, number 82. So I'm looking at some of these on the back. It's Han Solo, Princess Leia, Admiral Akbar, Nien Nunb, Sidon Athano, I'm not sure who that is either, and Varmic. I thought maybe these were all from the original trilogy, and maybe those other 2 are, and I just don't remember them. But somebody leave me a comment on where they fit in to the Star Wars timeline. That's pretty cool. Couple of loose stickers. Got Stormtrooper Fire Division, and then this Stormtrooper with the I'm gonna say Mel Gibson Braveheart makeup. I've never seen these in the movies. It's probably in the cartoons, but that's kind of cool. These will go probably on one of my laptops. So far for the price, I'm getting a lot of stuff out of this. Oh, little Death Star pin. Used to get these pins all the time when I was a kid. They're always for like rock bands and stuff like that. Always had some really cool ones. So this is pretty neat. Okay, this is interesting. Original Stormtrooper. Ruler. It's all in centimeters. Don't see much use for this other than maybe a bookmark. I don't foresee myself having to, I've got tape measures, I've got all, yeah, it'll probably be a bookmark, but it's still pretty cool. It's made out of wood, so it feels like it could probably break pretty easily, so be careful with that. Oh, this is cool. So this, from Shepperton Design Studios, it's another original Stormtrooper. Okay, this is weird. It's got a QR code on it, and you can scan for disposal information. I guess you're gonna scan this QR code and they're gonna tell you how to throw this away. That's scary. But there's the outer packaging of it, and I'll show it to you. It's a lined notebook. I love notebooks, and I can use them for lots of stuff. I do a lot of community theater. Some of the stuff I'm doing right now is directing, so I can use this for taking notes. That's cool. I like that one. Ooh, Poe Dameron, Marvel number 14, comic book. I know comic books aren't like when I was a kid and they had, some of the fun of a comic book when you were a kid was the ads that they had in the back where you could buy sea monkeys and, you know, 500 million army men for $1. I miss those X-ray specs, which everybody knows now they don't work. Right? So, okay, this is kind of cool. Yeah. I haven't read a comic book in a long time. All right, that's cool. What else we got here? Oh, Okay, so this is Screen Comics, The Bad Batch. This is weird. They kept the price tag on it of how much it cost and where they got it from. They got it at BJ's Wholesale, which is a wholesale club you can belong to in the US if you're not familiar. It's kind of like Costco. But it is another, basically it's a comic book, might better fit into the category of graphic novel. And it's called The Bad Batch Hunted. I know The Bad Batch is a cartoon series that they put out for Star Wars. Haven't watched that one yet. Let's see what else they got. Oh, this one's nice. Return of the Handmaidens, Darth Vader. Look at that cover. That is pretty cool. That is really cool. And oh man, I like this. This is a great graphic novel. I make my own graphic novels. I'm not as skilled as these guys, but man, this is really cool. So I guess Darth Vader's fighting these 4 women, and they are the Handmaidens, is what their gang name is. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'll have to definitely read it. Check it out. It's got some ads in the back. Now it's just for other comic books. Man, I really miss those Sea Monkey ads. Let's see. Oh, small print. Anakin Skywalker before he turned to the dark side. It's kind of cool. Nothing special about it. If I got a frame for it, it might look good hanging up in my Star Wars room if I ever build one. This is kind of neat. They put a lot of Stormtrooper and Death Star stuff in it. This is a necklace. Galactic Republic planet logo, and it's the Death Star. I don't know why they call it the Galactic Republic planet logo, but it's the Death Star. I'll have to take it out, wear it for a couple hours, and see if my neck turns green, but I don't think it will. I don't think they would put something in there that would do that, but you never know. Okay. Now, the last one is, when I was a kid, another sticker. When I was a kid, one of my greatest Christmases when I got a ton of the Star Wars action figures, the little ones. The Christmas before, I was a little disappointed because I really wanted them. And I want to say it was when you had to pre-order them. And so they weren't going to arrive in time for Christmas. So what my parents got me is they got me the really tall ones. I got Chewbacca. Did I get Chewbacca? No, I got Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, C-3PO, and R2-D2. And I think I've still got the R2-D2 one somewhere in the house, and possibly the C-3PO one. But the little ones, oh my God, they were amazing. And you could collect them and basically play out your own Star Wars storyline. So when I see one of these, man, this is the best thing in this. And it's one of my favorite characters in the entire series, Mace Windu. It's played by one of the greatest actors ever, Samuel L. Jackson. This is awesome. I have got so many of these in storage somewhere. I think most of them are Darth Maul. But oh man, this makes it the best for me. Unfortunately, I don't remember how much I paid for it. If I remember, or if I go look it up, I'll put it in the comments. But it's a pretty decent price for the amount of items that you're getting. I remember maybe 6-7 years ago, I used to get Loot Crate and Geek Fuel. And they were really cool too, They were not expensive, and you got some really good stuff, but I think they both went out of business because they couldn't sustain their business model. I always wondered how they were giving so much stuff for so little cost. So this was definitely more than Geek Fuel or Loot Crate, if you ever got those. And if you go on their website, they've got other themes as well. The usual suspects, Harry Potter, stuff like that, Marvel. But I don't know if I would buy from them again because I don't really need anything. I just wanted to check this out because I'm such a huge Star Wars fan. But anyways, that's Smuggler's Crate. Oh, they also have like different size boxes you can get to for, you know, the price goes up the more. And it's got more items the higher the price you pay. So all in all, I'd say this was a pretty good buy for me. I got some pretty neat stuff. A couple of things that I'm like, okay, whatever. But almost all of it I will either display or use, like in the case of the graphic novels and the notebook. Yeah, I'm one of those guys who doesn't take it out of the package, but I've been thinking very seriously about giving all of my Star Wars collectibles to one of my sons so he can give them to my grandson, and I'm going to tell them, open them and play with them. They don't do anybody any fun sitting in a storage locker. So anyways, that was my opening of Smuggler's Crate on Hey Mike. Thanks for watching.